Well, we've opened our phone lines to anyone who's feeling a bit unhappy this morning. Deidre's here to take your calls, and we'll talk to Sarah. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Hello.
Hiya. What's making you miserable?
On the 1st of January, I actually split up with my boyfriend of 3 years.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. And I thought, I'll stop moping around and I'll get to the gym and sort of try and sort myself out, my self-esteem perhaps.
Yeah.
And I just can't find the courage to actually go into the gym.
Right, OK. And why is that, do you think?
I don't know. I think it's perhaps the amount of people there.
Yeah.
And are you normally nervous around a lot of people?
Yeah, I have suffered with anxiety for a few years.
OK.
Well, I think a lot of people watching this will actually identify with you. I think that first visit to the gym is very scary because a lot of the people look so sort of toned and exercised. You think, oh God, how can I ever compete with that or get in there? Everybody starts somewhere, I think is the first thing I'd want to say. Really, people there will identify with you. I think also talk to somebody there. Is it actually the gym you want to go? You think you're going to gym classes?
I've signed up for everything, so gym classes, swimming and the actual gym.
Right, it's good. Well, my first tip would be start off with the classes, because I think the thing is about a class is you've only got to get through the door, and I think the technique for doing that is just deep breaths, just say to yourself, what's the worst that can happen? The worst that can happen is I might look a bit of an idiot for an hour, and it's actually not the end of the world. You'll still be alive at the end of that time.
Also, January's probably a really good time to do it because there's probably a lot of people like you that may New Year's resolutions that are newbies and getting in there all starting in the same
And they don't know who you are.
No. Or maybe there are people there. Certainly at my gym, there are people I see around. But I think the great thing about a class is and I go to classes, once you're inside the door, you're in. You know what I mean? You're sort of there for the hour. I do mine at the back of the class. You can stay at the back of the class. People are sympathetic. They know there are people who haven't quite got the steps yet, or whatever it is. And just accept, you're a normal, flawed human being. Everybody has to start somewhere, and that's okay. Are your anxiety issues still bothering you, though?
Oh, completely, massively.
Yeah.
I mean, I did actually go to the gym and I went in and I decided to go swimming. But the swimming pool was really busy, so I thought I'll sit in the sauna until it quiets down. And I didn't actually leave the sauna room. I was in there for quite some time.
Yeah.
No.
I think get help with your anxiety as well. There's a really good organisation on our website called Anxiety UK, and I talk to them about techniques. I mean, one classic thing about anxiety is just let the feelings of anxiety just sort of wash over you. Breathe steadily and say, in 5 minutes, I'm going to go and do what I plan to do, and just move on steadily through that. And as I say, face up to what's the worst thing that can happen. It's actually not anything very terrible. And I think once you face that, it all starts to feel calmer.
But she put herself in the most exposed position by looking at a pool that's absolutely full of people you probably don't know.
Yeah,
and so that it could be the most difficult threatening place.
And I think
to be.
also get to know your gym. There'll be quiet times, for example. If you ask at the desk, say, when is it quieter? And find out, when are the times that the pool's empty and you've got a better chance. And ask, which is the easy class? Which is a good beginner's class? Make it easy on yourself. And I know you talked initially about, things like going on the treadmill. You can also go out for brisk walks, You don't have to be on a piece of equipment to get that sort of steady exercise. And doing a bit of everything, you'll make it easier on yourself.
All right,
Thank you,
well,
Sarah.
good luck with that. Try some of those. Thank you for calling.